Okay, this lesson is on reverse spam. I want to just give you a couple of lessons. I'm going to show you how to get spam because I'm about to show you how valuable spam is for you. There are bots out there that scrape the internet for email addresses. And then they sell them to people as leads. So what you want to do is go get a Gmail account. You'll use your Gmail account for a few things in these lessons. So go ahead and get a Gmail account, and you're going to use that if you're in any kind of programs or anything like that. You're going to use that as your email address if it shows the email address on your affiliate page. Okay, because that's how they get all of the distributors in a particular company. They just use a script, and it will scrape them all off of that. They just plug in the domain, and it'll scrape all the email addresses off. So that's what you want, because you want to get spam. So you want to go and put it in places where people will see it. And you're going to get a lot of spam. So don't, when I say put it on your you know, if you're in a MLM program, put it in there. Just put it in there for a little while, and then of course you're going to have to check it. There's no need to read any of this spam, and I don't recommend that you do that, but you want to get spam because spam's really valuable. Okay, so here we have two different things. We have right here, short ad. This is two different ways to use reverse spam, and then just a signature. Okay, so and this is not spamming, and it is not illegal, where spamming is illegal and you can get fines and all kinds of stuff. This is reverse spam, and it is not illegal, provided you do exactly what I tell you. Do not alter this, because if you spam, we're going to kick you out, okay? So don't try to be creative and come up with your own way of doing it, okay? So, because spam, like I said, you can go to jail. There's just all kinds of things. This is reverse spam. This is something totally different. Spam is unsolicited bulk email. If you are responding to an email, that is not bulk email in any way. And you're responding to something, so that means it is solicited. If you say something to me, I can say whatever I want to. You can say, hi, how are you? And I can say, they've got pigs at the zoo. There's no rules of what I'm allowed to say to you, okay? So how effective is this? How effective is this? Well, back when I was marketing director for Search Estate, I did not have any list or people or anything like that. And so, but I did have a lot of spam. And so I developed this way of doing this. And in a year and a half, I had over 1 million people in a 2-level affiliate program, because it wasn't an MLM, it had an affiliate program, as do most online websites like Walmart and Sears, and all these companies have affiliate programs, and this was an affiliate program. The interesting thing about this, which is a similarity to this, is that it had a free option, and that is all that I did, okay? I did not try to talk people into buying my product, even though there was a product to be sold. There was a free option and there was a paid option, and I just focused on the free option. And the product was good enough that when people went and they looked and they compared it, they thought it was worth buying, they bought it. So I didn't waste any of my time trying to talk anybody into anything, because time is money. It's a numbers game. The more people you talk to, the more people you expose it to, the more people that are going to sign up. It's a numbers game. So don't focus on trying to convince anybody of anything, because they will slow you down. They will hold you back and keep you from going where it is that you could ultimately go if you didn't waste your time on it. Somebody says no, okay, bye, nice seeing you. Okay, so we take this email right here. Again, pay very close attention. Do not do this wrong. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to explain to you how and why it works. Okay? Now, sometimes, first off, I never delete any spam. I'm going to go over to my email, and you're going to see, look how many emails I have. And those are just ones I haven't opened. Okay, 5,655 emails that I haven't opened. But if I go here, and it's not gonna show me all of the ones, how many emails are actually in there. But I have other accounts. This is actually my private account, so I have other accounts that have much more spam in them. But I never delete any spam. But as you can see, I also don't read it. Okay, so what you're going to do is, like I said, there's two ways to do it. First off, don't reply to any scammers, because then you're letting them know that that email address really does go somewhere, and you may get even more spam, so don't ever reply to them, okay? But like, you know, you can see that it's a marketer, go ahead and respond. So this is what you're going to do. This is how reverse spam works. First off, in order for somebody to file a spam complaint, they have to forward the email and its code to the spam to whoever they're reporting it to. When they forward an email that originates from them, they're exposing themselves as the spammer, because they're going to say, this person spammed me, and they're going to say, no, this email originated from you. So if this is spam and you don't know them as you claim, that means you have spammed them. So this is why you don't remove anything from their email, except in this particular case right here. I'm going to show you, you're going to remove the subject line. And the reason you do this is because you want the email, you got a great subject line, you want the email to have that great subject line. Okay? So, because you do not want to put an ad in a reply email. If you are going to put an ad like this and you don't change that subject line, you're going to make people so mad it's not even funny, and you may lead them to the company, but they're not going to join under you. Okay? It's really important to pay attention to. They're going to go and they may look at what you're doing, but then they're going to go find somebody else to join because they're mad that you pretended that you were interested in their business, because that's the way they're going to see it. I've taught this to people in the past, and the scammers out there switched it to doing that because they didn't know. I didn't explain why you don't do that. So that's what they were doing, and people were just getting so freaking furious that people were doing that, because when they thought somebody was responding to their email, in fact they were just advertising to them. And while that's justified, it still makes people mad. Okay? And if you make them mad, they're not going to join under you. So they're going to go join under somebody else. So in this case, I want them to see this as a new email, not me responding to their email. Okay? And I'm going to show you two ways to do this. And then I'm going to go to the bottom of my message. I should put a period there. And separate it out. And you don't need to have a hi or anything like that, because this is an ad. Okay. So then I'm going to go down here and I'm just going to hit return. Okay? And I'm going to explain to you why. So this person gets this email and they want to file a spam complaint against you, even though they've been spamming you like crazy, because there's jerks out there. Okay? So they go, well, I got to see if there's a remove link, because if there is not a remove link, then I'm going to report them for spam. Okay? If that address isn't there, if all the little things that prevent them from filing a spam complaint are not there, then I'm filing a spam complaint. And when they scroll down and down, they see, oh crap, I emailed them, there's nothing I can do about it, and they delete it. Okay? So, and you want it to be far down. You don't want them to accidentally stumble upon your email. You want them to only be seeing it if they're going to look for a remove link or to see if you're spam compliant. Okay? So this is one way you can do it. So then you just, now the smart thing to do is once you've the smart thing to do is copy, because once you've sent the subject line, I'll show you how to get it back. Oh, I forgot I was going to show, because a lot of people don't know how to copy and paste. This is how you copy and paste. You put your mouse by the word, the first word. You hold down the left mouse button, and then you just scroll up. Then you let go. You hold it over the blue. You hit the right mouse button. See, a menu pops up. You press copy. Okay, because you're going to need this again. That's why we're copying it. Then we hit send. Now, you see that we've already sent to that person. Now we're going to go to this person. Reply. Now what was the first word? It was emergency, right? See? I've sent out other things. So I just select it. See, I don't need to have the subject line again once I've done it the first time. So again, I'm going to post the email in there, the message in there. And I'm going to hit return, 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 return. Just hold down the return button until it goes down for a while and hit send. Okay, that's how you do that. Now if you want to keep their subject line in there, you're going to do this. You're going to have your signature. You can change your signature in a lot of emails where it just automatically adds a signature. Unfortunately, in this one, it doesn't. Or at least I haven't figured out where it's at to auto add my signature. So I also have an auto reply. You can also put it in an auto reply. But I'm going to copy this, go back to email. And in this case, I get a lot of spam from this person. Okay, so in this case, I want to leave their email intact. Okay, I want to leave their subject line there, because in this case, I do want them to think that I'm responding to their email. But as long as I don't respond to an ad with an ad, there's not a problem. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to respond. I'm gonna. Actually, I didn't even need to do that, but it just looks better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my signature in here, and see how my signature says the name of my company, and it gives a link. Okay. Thank you for sending me information on your company. I am preoccupied. Preoccupied. It's really late here. I can't spell right now. Preoccupied with another business at the moment. I wish you the best of luck on your venture. The reason I didn't write this out earlier is because it doesn't matter what I write, okay? Now, obviously, I have no idea what their venture even is because I didn't look, because I don't care, okay? I never gave these people, I have never in my life signed up for anything requesting more information. So these people are just straight out spammers. Okay. So, and then when you do this, they may then go look at your website. Okay, so this is two ways to do it. Then I hit send. So that's the way you do it. And you can go in once a week and do this. You can go, depending on how much spam you get, you can go in daily and do it. and then you just do it. This is reaching people that you don't know, obviously, because they're spammers. You don't know them. But they're also marketers who work. And so getting one of them, even one of them, is a tremendously valuable. If you talk to any multi-million-dollar earner from any company and they answer you honestly, they will all tell you the same thing. Even the biggest earner in Amway, you listen to his story, he says it all happened because of two people. Just two people. It's not that you need only two people. It's not that they sponsored only two people. They might have sponsored who knows how many people. But two of those people actually did something. Okay? So it doesn't matter how many people you sign up if they don't do anything. It matters how many people that actually do something. That's what matters. And they don't have to do a lot. What do they have to do? They have to work until they find two people that actually does something. The same for them, the same for them. And when that happens, that's where success comes from. And the people who are successful in this industry, business after business after business, know this. They know it's a numbers game. You keep working the numbers until it pays off. But the majority of people don't think that way. They send out one email on a program to a few people. If nobody signs up, they're like, well, that sucks. This program sucks. And they go on to something else. So that is reverse spam. Thanks. Have a great day.